breaking news.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey. We begin at 6 with that breaking news. A wildfire in Simi Valley has grown to more than 800 acres and is 0% contained at this hour. Police say it started accidentally when a tractor hit a rock, sparking the fire and triggering evacuations. We have live team coverage of the Sandy fire beginning with CBS LA's Desmond Shaw. He's in SkyCal. Des, what does it look like now?
Well, Pat, here you can see one of the Chinooks, the heavy firepower here that is trying to fight the Sandy fire, which is burning totally out of control. I'm going to widen out and show. This is the area we've been focused on the southeast edge of Simi Valley, this area along Redwood Grove Court. They've been getting the Phos-Check line set up pretty nicely here, and even though the fire is dangerously close, there are a lot of firefighters here. There's also kind of some fire breaks in this area, and I feel pretty optimistic that they'll be able to fight the flames back there. But as I widen out, what we're really concerned about, and I can't believe how quickly we're saying this, but I'm definitely worried about Bell Canyon because this fire is moving very quickly in that direction. Everything is in the fire's favor right now. The wind, the topography, as well as all of the fuel in that area. Bell Canyon has been enveloped in smoke. If I put up our satellite overlay, I can show you. So there's Bell Canyon in the distance. There's probably about a mile and a half away from the active flames right there. As I put it back up, you can see completely enveloped in smoke. We know that they are under an evacuation order, and you know, there's only one way in and out of Bell Canyon. So people there definitely need to take it seriously. They're even expanding to some voluntary evacuations, even east of there into the San Fernando Valley. So that's a situation we'll be keeping you apprised of. But this wind shift, it seems like just really did a number on firefighters. And there's so much smoke now in that area headed towards Bell Canyon. I don't think any aircraft can get in there. They're already talking about having some night operations with several helicopters working. But the winds just cannot calm down fast enough. It's very concerning what we're seeing. One home has burned so far earlier this afternoon. These homes are in jeopardy, and then with the flames racing towards Bell Canyon, that will definitely be the situation we will be on top of tonight. Live in SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Pat, back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Des. And let's get to CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Mike, another new round of evacuations have been issued in this fire.
That's right, Pat. You heard Desmond just mention it. The eastern portion of the San Fernando Valley, or the eastern portion of the fire, the western portion of the San Fernando Valley, now under a mandatory evacuation order. We can show you some of that here on my screen where you're looking at all of this. Now, we're talking about this area here that is in red and yellow. The area in yellow, those are the new evacuation warnings that have been issued, and they are just to the east of the fire front, or just to the east of where the mandatories are. Bell Canyon now under fully mandatory evacuations. In the last half hour, they were under voluntary, a portion of it now fully mandatory evacuations as well here. So we're continuing to kind of monitor this. I want to point out as well, all the way down to the 101 is where you're seeing those voluntary evacuations go to, all the way down here. So the fire footprint really since the last couple of hours, the evacuation orders have greatly expanded. All of this here is new since about 4 o'clock. And it really just goes to show you kind of the fast moving nature of this fire. And again, they're going to have a tough time as it burns. Where Desmond is looking right now, or was looking right there, is this neighborhood right here. That's the one we were concerned about. The fire, though, is pushing this way. So into Bell Canyon, obviously, is the next area. You have a smaller community right here as well. But they are concerned enough that they have issued voluntary evacuations into the city of LA, and then all the way as far south as the 101 freeway in Agora Hills, now under a voluntary evacuation. And again, I just want to show you some of the topography in here as we come into this 3D map. This topography is going to make the fire burn quickly. It has already done so as we have seen it. So we know fires like wind, we know they like topography, and unfortunately right now they've got both of them working in their favor. And again, as we look at it kind of from a distance here, this is Bell Canyon right here, this area. The front of the fire is pushing into this direction. Desmond said about a mile and a half or so away from Bell Canyon at this point. So that is obviously a concern that we're going to be keeping a very close eye on. But for now, we also have our team of reporters on the ground. Luzdelia Caballero has been in that area near Simi Valley, right where that home burned earlier today. Luzdelia, you've been talking to people throughout the night.
We have, and you know, the concern is still ever present. While we aren't being blanketed in smoke at this time, that's still a real threat for people, especially on the other side of the hill. And we've already seen how devastating this fire can be with this home just burned to the ground. We also want to show you exactly where it came from. So it actually came from this other side. That fire consuming the dry brush, which really fueled the flames. I mean, we're talking about wind fanning them and then the dry brush fueling them. And now the main worry, the main concern for people who live here is, where will this wind take the fire next, and will we be affected? Helicopters thundering overhead, dropping water again and again on the fast-moving Sandy fire as flames ripped through brush in Simi Valley.
This was unbelievable.
Families scrambled to evacuate, loading horses into trailers, grabbing valuables, and racing out as thick smoke swallowed neighborhoods near Sandy Avenue.
Are you evacuating?
4 cats and 2 dogs, yeah.
So you had to get them out quick.
We got them out. We didn't, you don't know what's going to happen.
We witnessed neighbors springing into action to help one another.
It's a very tight-knit street. This is a very tight-knit community.
We're gathering cages and kennels for them to help gather up their goats and their dogs.
Because I'm leaving town tomorrow for my daughter's wedding, I have all my horses elsewhere. So I was able to help mobilize transportation for others.
Investigators say the fire started just after 10 o'clock Tuesday morning when someone hit a rock with a tractor south of Rudolph Drive, sparking flames that quickly spread in dry, windy conditions.
The wind was blowing so hard this morning that we couldn't be standing here. It would have blown us away.
Fire officials say crews launched an aggressive attack from both the air and the ground, calling in reinforcements from agencies across Southern California.
It's men and women on the ground and from the air that are fighting this fire, but having the ability to drop up to 1,000 gallons of water per drop and a quick turnaround time from a lake nearby has been instrumental.
And as the firefight continues, neighbors are thankful for the boots on the ground and those battling the flames from the sky, in order to keep them and their homes safe.
Just really thankful, that, the response to what it was, and thankful for people that fight fires like this.
And you can see parts of this home still smoldering. The Ventura County Fire Department also gave us this video that we want to show you. It really shows the aerial vantage point of their firefighters who are on a Firehawk, so a fire helicopter. You can see the fire retardant. You can also see right there some of those flames that are continuing to smolder. This is an updated video that they gave us just to show you all what they are seeing from the sky as they continue to work to fight these flames. Now, Ventura County Fire Department officials tell us that they were prepared for this wind shift, but of course it does pose a significant challenge in the firefight. They're just hoping to get ahead of it as much as possible and continue their strategy and shift accordingly. As for those who live here, they just hope that what they're doing and what they have done is enough to keep their homes safe. Reporting live from Simi Valley, I'm Luzdelia Caballero, and we're going to go ahead and toss things over to our Joy Benedict. And Joy, people are scared, fearful to lose their homes.
Oh, absolutely, Luzdelia. You've been talking to them all day. I've been talking to them all day. We're over here on Sandy Avenue, where it's believed the fire started early this morning. And as you can see, it's quite a different scene up here in the sky than it was just an hour ago, as it does appear that that heavy air assault attack that we saw and the 5 o'clock hour did help put out some of those flames that were cresting over the hillside. But I want to show you here on the street. We talk about fear. We talk about this community and how they are defending their homes against this fire, and that's because you can easily see just how close these flames came to the homes. Water drops, heavy machinery, and fixed-wing planes set the scene in Simi Valley. As neighbors on Sandy Avenue literally applauded as crews fought back flames, saving their homes.
First responders, they were here. I mean, they did the magic that they do.
So good. They have been doing a great job. I've been watching the drops. They are right on target.
But it wasn't just fire crews, it was homeowners too. Homeowners grabbed hoses, spraying down siding and roofs. And these two men took their hoses to the field behind Peter Place as fear spread faster than the flames.
Scared. Because I've never seen it this close.
Nervous, scared, trying to keep it together.
It appears the fire started behind the home of Eric Sanchez while he was at work.
I had to drive about 30 minutes to get back.
As we were there, investigators were combing the field.
We packed our bags. We're ready to evacuate should we need to. But, you know, with the wind being in our favor and pushing things away, I think we're okay right now, but we're on standby.
Neighbors reported someone doing work in the field behind Sandy Avenue when the fire started. As the fire department confirms, someone says they hit a rock, sparking the flames. Sanchez's security camera caught what appears to be a small tractor leaving shortly after.
Was seen driving down our driveway around 10:28, which is kind of around the time that the fire had started.
And although these neighbors are in an evac area, many chose to stay.
I can certainly identify and appreciate homeowners and their desire to protect their property.
But firefighters wished they didn't.
When people evacuate, it gives us the opportunity to get our firefighters in there and focus on providing structured defense, rather than maybe having to go in and support evacuations at a later time if fire conditions change.
As for those on Sandy, many say they are waiting and watching, hoping the winds continue to turn in their favor.
Fortunately for us here in the neighborhood here, the wind is going away, so that's taken away some of the craziness and the fear.
Certainly very good news for folks here on this street, as many as the fire crews are also picking up their stuff and moving to other areas. You can see that's a flat wing aircraft right there. It's going to put down fire retardant, is my guess for that one. But nonetheless, we are very close to Bard Lake, and that has also assisted in this firefight because all of those water drops, they don't have to go very far to get the water. It's also very important to remember that if you are in an evac zone, to go ahead and leave your home and leave the firefighting to the firefighters. I'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Joy.